Only Raven to have my abortion and eat the baby as soup.
I still love you.
Build a wall.
Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive. And the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by, 'cause today it's gonna be a brighter day. Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up the day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine, forget about the rain. Just think about the good times, and they will come back again.
So with that being said, welcome to the D-Pad. I am DZ Dog here with Logan and Mark, Dragonking Mark. So how were you guys' days? Blah, blah, blah. Can't talk today. How was your day today? How were you guys?
Mine was an okay day. Played some Dota 2 a few minutes ago. Lost as Witch Doctor. I seem to always lose my matches with him.
Oh.
Yeah, I've just mostly been like cleaning around the house and stuff because my mom is sick. So, you know, just doing the chore stuff. And other than that, like I've been working on a project because I'm doing this whole one video a week thing now. After people liked my My Night and Me review so much, so I'm trying to do this one video a week thing now and see how that turns out. Not much else.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. It'll give you time to actually work, prepare the videos.
Yeah, I mean, I usually do videos maybe 2 videos every weekend. I finished up my Arcania, the detailed. Well, okay, it's not really finished. It's more like it's like the end of the Gothic 4 part, but then there's the False Tark, which it immediately begins afterward.
Oh, so it's like a DLC or something.
Yeah.
Huh.
The thing is Arcania actually, it used to belong to the Gothic franchise, but with the acquisition again from, I think, Nordic to whoever has it now, like the original creators, apparently I think the
Now it's spreading.
The continuity of
the
Arcania
continuity.
is, I don't think it's really canon to the Gothic series anymore, because I mentioned this earlier, and I mentioned this in Let's Play, that Arcania Gothic 4 is, well, it's basically the continuation of from where Arcania Gothic 3 left off. And that, it's like a third ending where the player character who becomes Robot the Third, he ends up banishing the gods. And he even specifically mentions that when you finally talk with him. As he says, there's still so much of this world we have yet to learn. But that little ending / beginning of the False Tark DLC, I was not expecting it to actually play immediately there. Like right after I killed Hisha. But yeah, looks like I got a lot more to go. Also, I'm just playing Fate Extella right now. Altera's walkthrough.
Well, my day, it was alright. I went to get some pho. It's like pho soup. And I also went to this like gaming bar. It's called Slackers. It's nearby. And it was a pretty basic day. The funny thing is, when I was going back to the bus or the transit center, I had to get back onto the bus, head home. There was what happened? Oh yeah, I had my cup because it was my cup of boba tea. I couldn't bring it onto the bus, so I was like trying to get it into my bag. But then the bus started driving away, and I was like, I didn't really chase it because it kind of stopped. And so I like ran up to the door and knocked on it, and there's this old black guy who's the bus driver, and he just looked at me with like this look of indignation, and he just like wagged his finger at me. I was like, you son of a, really gonna you're not even out of the driveway yet. Why would you just not let me in? So I had to get another bus home.
Wow.
Okay, well, with that, you lads want to start the news?
Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thank you for watching us tonight.
It is some interesting news, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, you did that. I have a question actually about the RD's of video or whatever his name is.
Yeah, R2 Daz.
Never saw that video yet.
It's my
Yeah,
news. one.
R2 Dad. Like I mentioned on the positivity and negativity video that I did, like when you mentioned R2 Daz, did you just like, how quickly did you get that done? Did you just like finish it that day or what?
No, in a couple of days actually, because I had work and had to get up like really early certain days.
Be right back a sec.
Okay, so I didn't really have that much time to work on it.
Yeah. It just seems like you got it done really quickly is why I was asking.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm getting a lot better at my work ethic and actually applying myself rather than just, sitting on my butt all day playing video games. So that's one positive.
Yeah, I've had that problem for a very, very long time. And only recently have I kind of started to reconcile that, which is cool.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to have positive or a good work ethic, I guess, especially at your age.
So, Samurai Jack, that's in the news.
Oh yeah, it's coming out I think March.
So my name is Gendy Tartakovsky. I'm the creator and director of Samurai Jack. After we finished the first run, the first 4 seasons, I was kind of burned out. Everybody kind of moved on with their careers. And then through the last, 12 years, I felt like Jack got more and more popular.
For the last, 10 years, I've had people, they say, when are they going to end it? Is there going to be a conclusion? Is he ever going to get back to the past? I'm like, I don't know. The questions you're asking are way above my pay grade.
For the last 10 years, we've been trying to develop a movie. And the movie never gets going, right? For whatever reason. And I was thinking, like, you know what? I have a little bit of free time before the next project, grabs me. And maybe I should just finish it the way it really should be done in a mini-series for television. And so I just wrote an email, and, Lazo called me the next day, and then within 2 weeks, the deal was done, and we were off.
Oh, thank you, kind sir.
So the finale of the last episode, 52, and the beginning of this one have no connection. And so when we start, we're definitely a few years later. You don't have to watch episode 52 to start the season. So what's changed in Jack's world is a lot. There's a lot of drama that's happened, and until the first episode airs, I kind of do want to give it away because I think it's such a cool reveal of everything that I'm not going to say anything.
I think we're going to see him in a new light because we're going to see him from a different standpoint. In the original series, he was a very heroic person on a very rigid quest. Now we pick up with him, and it's many years after the fact, and he's a little bit lost. So it's a story of redemption and him trying to find who he is again.
Well, this new series of Samurai Jack is much more intense, and I think it's more moody and more emotional, has more stronger, real emotion.
11. Samurai Jack.
They finally announced it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I know they're doing a marathon of the series right now.
Wait, they're doing a marathon right now?
Yeah, on Toonami.
Yeah, Saturdays on Toonami.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if they were doing it right now, I'd just be like, okay, you two are gonna have to do the podcast.
Well, you can always watch it on Kids Cartoon, dude. I mean, I'm watching Voltron Legendary Defender on that.
No.
Yeah.
I want to watch it genuine. I want to actually see it when it comes on TV because I don't know, like, they get money from the advertisements, and to know that people are actually watching it is like a good thing to me. I like to support things that I really, really care about. But, like, I can't afford Netflix, so I just watch, I watch Voltron on Kiss Cartoon because I just can't afford Netflix or, like, watch BoJack for the 5th time or whatever.
Hell, if anything, I'm almost done with Voltron. I'm on the last few episodes right now. It's getting good.
Is there, like, a season 2 yet?
Yeah, season 2's already out.
Oh crap!
Dude,
I'll watch
you've
that.
got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, I haven't watched Voltron in a while, so I'll have
You really
to.
need to, because they already got season 2 already out, and just finish with season 1, then season 2 picks up immediately where it left off, and it's leading to some pretty interesting surprises from what I'm seeing.
So, what do you think about
Yeah,
the edgy look
I
of Jack?
definitely. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm totally ready.
Yeah.
I don't know. People like to complain like, oh, they're just trying to make it edgy for adults, but like you gotta think, you know, he's always like blood splatters all over the.
Yeah, even if it's not like actual blood, it's implied.
And you know, pretty much the same thing. He had oil, you know, over the place. It really, so I'm very excited to see that. Like I have no cynicism towards it at all. I just have hype. I think it's going to be great. But I haven't seen the whole show. Like I was talking to my friend Austin on Skype the other day. Like he had all these fan theories, and I was like, whoa, bro! I have not even seen the entire show yet. Like I used to watch Samurai Jack a lot when it was in reruns on Cartoon Network because my dad, he absolutely loved that show. Like he is about it. So I used to watch it with him all the time, and when it was on Toonami. But like, I don't have the entire lore. So actually going back and seeing the old episodes in hype for the new one, that's just got me pumped. It's like I'm going into this whole new world. But you know, with the blood, they reference adult stuff all the time in that show. Because in the second episode that just aired last Saturday, like Jack goes into a strip club. So
Yeah,
you know,
I thought it was a bar.
it's not that far off.
I mean, I thought
Strip
it was
clubs
actually
have bars.
Yeah, there was like dancing girls that were like in scantily clad clothes and stuff, but they were aliens, so it was okay, like with 3 eyes. It's like, wow, this show got away with a lot.
And they're re-showing it on Adult Swim, so now they can at least have, I guess, the
Alien
ability
tits.
to go-
Just say it, alien tits.
It is!
Oh yeah.
I really can't wait for March now, because I really want to see how this season's gonna be. Especially since the voice actor for Aku kind of...
Yeah, he passed away.
Rest Mako, rest in peace. Also, I didn't realize it, but Mako was the voice actor.
Well, you know, they had the stand-in. I don't remember who the stand-in was, but like a lot of the time when Mako couldn't do it, they just used the stand-in anyway. And he sounds pretty much exactly the same, so it should be okay. But yeah, rest in peace, Mako.
Rest in peace, Mako.
Yeah.
And Bujaves, the guy who did the opening theme for Samurai Champloo.
Huh. Oh. Well, I guess we're on that note of deaths. We actually have our first celebrity death of 2017.
Second, actually. Well, third.
Well, actually, this one was... It's one of the earlier ones. It's Tony Rosato. He's the voice of Luigi in the Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World cartoons. He died on January 10th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Luigi's dead!
Yep. Well, he lost a life, I guess you could say, because Danny Wells, the voice of Luigi in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, died like years ago, like 2013.
Yay!
Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff actually. I think he was in Resident Evil 3 as well. I read his like entire filmography. Yeah, like just I guess minor voices, and apparently he was on SNL. Yeah, he did a lot of stuff. But there's one thing from the article that I read that they kind of glanced over. He had this apparently this disorder called Capra's syndrome or Capra. I can't really pronounce it, but it's basically just this head injury induced.
Capra syndrome?
I think it's like this syndrome induced by from head injuries that like causes people to think that their loved ones or friends were like replaced by body doubles or something like that. Yeah, and apparently he had like some problems with his family, like that caused him to get arrested a few times actually, because he like I don't know, he tried to like attack one of them or something. It got really bad. Well, that was
I know another celebrity that died symbolically.
Who?
Preach.
Oh.
You know.
No.
The tentacle guy from Monster Trucks. He had a great artistic career, and it's sad that he has to go thanks to them writing off this masterpiece.
I have not seen Monster Trucks, but thank you for the freaking spoilers, dude. And I'll the review for it. Or
Wait, did you actually see it, Logan?
No, I wanted to, but I just went and saw Triple X instead. No, Triple X was a great movie. I loved it.
I know my dad loves it.
You know, they say the world is safer than it's ever been in the history of civilization. Do you feel safer today than you did yesterday? I know I don't. The world has changed. The war we're fighting today needs a different kind of soldier. We need people with the skills and the attitude to take on threats we don't even know exist.
We need someone who can walk into a tornado and come out the other side like it was a damn gentle breeze.
Get on your knees!
If you wanted me back, you could have just asked me.
Let me simplify it for you. Kick some ass and try to look dope while you're doing it.
I could definitely make that work.
Guns, girls, global domination. Sandy Cage is back.
Yeah, it's like Fast and Furious, but better.
Like,
It's
riding
just
a
as
motorcycle
dumb.
in a
It's just
wave.
as dumb as Fast and Furious.
He rides a
Yeah, like it's just as dumb
motorcycle
as Fast and Furious.
on the water. How does
And
that work? Like, how the fuck
like
does
I
that
like
work?
the ending scene. It's just like he jumps out of a plane and like all these people are just fighting for days on end. It's just so fun. Like I love that movie. Like it is really dumb, but like it's so dumb that it's great. I thought it was kind of funny in the theater of 5 people that I was in, where like every like second in the movie, it's like, okay, Vin Diesel, let's go to London, and then he's just surrounded by all these women. Oh, the Dominican Republic, and then he's just, you know, just doing it with this other girl, and it's like he goes on the ship to talk to the military people, and then like there's this more fan service with this nerdy girl that's hitting on him, and it's like, geez, Diesel, he's getting all of it.
Dude, it's Vin Diesel. Like, next to The Rock. That guy is just, he's a machine. He can just practically do anything.
Yeah, but I have a feeling. Yeah, like Kim
guy.
Possible. She can do anything. Oh, jeez. But yeah, like I thought that was so weird though. Like they just forced that into the movie. It feels so forced that like every 5 seconds, he just has to get all these girls that just get thrown onto him. I don't know. Maybe that's to get the preteen demographic to see the movie. I don't know. But the action was really cool.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like in the one scene with like where he sleeps with like 15 girls or whatever, this like 5-year-old was in there with her dad.
Oh,
so funny.
Oh Lord, what the
jeez,
hell?
that was awkward.
So awkward. That girl is gonna be messed up for the rest of her life now.
that reminds me of that this time when I went to see Watchmen. This mom brought her 2 kids. I was like, why would you take them to this movie? I guess they thought it was just going to be like a regular superhero movie, because the trailers kind of made it out to be like that.
Never saw the trailers.
Uh-huh.
I thought that the Book of Life was gonna be more centered on the land of the dead. That barely got shown in like maybe 15, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was really excited.
Yeah, but
too.
the Book of Life was good.
Yes, it's so good you almost don't realize they're all puppets.
Yeah, they were supposed to be puppets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what I liked about it was that they used the CGI to actually be different, you know. It's pretty good.
Speaking of, I don't know how I'm gonna segue into this, but speaking of stupid stuff, I'm going back to the Super Mario Brothers 3 thing with who was it again? Rosato. There was apparently an episode of the Mario Brothers 3 cartoon. It was like centered around race relations. Like the Koopalings basically, they like take their ship, their big airship, and they like kind of crop dust the mushroom village with like this paint that turns one side of the villagers blue, the other side red, and then all of a sudden they start hating each other, and they don't have any reason to.
Red versus blue.
Yeah, it turns them into a team shooter. I don't get it.
Do you think everyone's colors will ever fade back to normal?
Sure, they've already started, but it doesn't matter anymore. Everyone's learned that it's not a person's color that counts, it's the kind of person they are inside. Think they'll ever learn that lesson in the real world? No, nigga!
You want to try to teach racism or race relations in a kid's show, but it's so bad. And the Koopalings actually go down disguised as mushroom, like toad people, and try to like instigate hate between the two colors. But it's so clearly just them in masks and like little toad hats. Like, how can they not tell that this is a trap?
It's the Mushroom Kingdom. How can they not? How can they not tell that?
Oh
when
my
their
God.
princess is getting kidnapped by Bowser. Yet again, according to game theory, she might actually be a sufferer of Stockholm syndrome, or possibly controlled by the mushroom people, by the toads, who are actually a parasitic organism.
Rule number 1: we don't take game theory seriously here.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just really funny.
That's rule number 1 through 10.
That's just a theory. A game theory.
Oh, we're gonna get so fine for this.
Screw 'em. No, I'm kidding. I don't hate Matt Pat.
I got a game theory. I got a game theory story for you. My sister, she was like, she just discovered YouTube recently, and she was looking up all these Disney videos because she likes Disney stuff, and she found the film theory video for like why Elsa is like related to Tarzan or something. I don't know what it was.
Oh, I've heard
and then,
about
like,
that.
she watches she watches this film theory video, and like, I don't know, I think Matt Pat is just like corrupting her mind, because even though he says that's just a theory, she now believes that it's a fact, and she just kept watching all these theory videos for Disney movies, and she just kept on getting deeper and deeper and deeper by looking at the recommended feed, and now she saw some pretty cringe-worthy stuff. I don't know.
The blue pill, your life is over. You go back to believe whatever you want to believe. You eat the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Take the red pill, you go on to 8chan.
Asheen!
Go on, just stay on pole forever.
Nostalgia critic.
Wait, did he make a reference to like the red pill and the whole I guess that's alt right.
I got that from Nostalgia Critic.
Oh.
I got that from Nostalgia Critic. If you ever saw that
Oh my god, Nostalgia Critic actually made a funny joke.
Oh, it's a miracle. Pop the bubbly. Happy New Year.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's over, fool.
Although we're just bashing everyone now. Who else do we need to take down a peg?
I would say we don't.
Yeah, hey, be careful, because hey, I like Jim Sterling, but you know, just be careful, because you know, these people might share your video and then send all their fanboys after me, like what happened to me just very recently.
Don't want to know what happened, but go on.
Yeah, it still counts as a view, that's all I say, because like, I kind of halfway called somebody out on my last cremation furnace video, and so it got like 111 views and a whole bunch of comments of just people like sending me death threats and insulting me, because you know, I had a fallout with this other person in a debate or something, and like they just went and sent all their fans after me. So yeah, that happened.
Wow. Fanboys.
Why me?
Scary.
Why do these things always happen to me?
I don't know.
I'm kind of thankful it hasn't happened to me yet.
I get a few people like insulting me in the comments. I just ignore them, or just like, you know, respond to them like sarcastically.
Hey, what? You didn't even ask whatever happened to.
Yeah, because I just can pull information from the internet anywhere I'm a technomancer. Level 58 Decker. Elf Decker.
You can just make it up. Like, oh yeah, this guy, he works at a bowling alley now.
Yeah, I was thinking of just doing that. Like, just vids where I just bullshit. Just say
Yeah,
nonsense.
sometimes the facts are worth it, especially in this day and age now.
Yeah.
Hashtag fake news.
Easy Dog's fake news.
Hashtag Women's March on Washington. Hashtag not my president.
Women's March. That was like that scene in the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings.
I got some.
Where all the orcs are marching and they're singing that song. Oh god. Where there's a whip. You're just pissing off everyone now.
Oh, I got some news for you. Apparently they're going to make an anime out of Donald Trump's son. This is real.
Oh.
Are you? Oh god.
I would watch that actually. Oh yeah, it's a manga now. They're currently making. There's actually a lot of like manga, like actual doujinshi about Donald Trump's son, because he's considered a shout-a-con over there.
Oh no.
They do not waste time, do they?
Boku no Trump.
Oh god, oh my god, oh my
Oh,
god.
I kind of felt like vomity. Like I got bubble guts now after saying that.
I'm trying not to throw up right now. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just hope there's not any chickens in that comic. Oh boy.
Where chickens have to... I don't want to know.
Is that a? Oh god, is that what I think it is? Is that a Nambla reference?
Nothing. It's hashtag too young or I don't know anymore.
What is life?
I'm questioning my sanity at this point.
Meta.
And my life choices.
You're questioning your sanity at this point?
I know.
Come on, you've been on 3 episodes of this.
I'm starting to question my life choices again.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I can't wait until they make a Famicom game about Donald Trump's son, like a ROM hack of something. That'd be pretty fun. It's gonna happen. I don't know. They could take like I'm just looking at different games I have, like Kung Fu Heroes. They could take Kung Fu Heroes and then just like make a ROM hack with Barron Trump in it. That'd be fun.
Huh.
Let's see. Or they could take Ninja Gaiden and just have like have Barron like beating up all these people and make the enemies like angry commenters and like mangakas who are writing about him. So he just kills all of them.
I don't know how to respond
and have
to
the
that.
cover art just be a meme.
Yeah, it's not wasting any time
So,
right now.
News?
Oh,
News?
Yeah, actual news. Apparently I heard that Nintendo sold like a pirated version of Super Mario Bros. Either on the Wii Virtual Console or the Wii U Virtual Console. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, they some hackers ripped a file from the channel, and they found this .NES header. It's a type of code that's usually in like ROM files, and so yeah, since Nintendo's so anti-piracy, they don't seem to practice what they preach. I mean, I understand it's their original work, but why not just take that file? They have to have that code lying around somewhere. I mean, it's not like, what, did they lose it? Why can't they just use that? They had to use like a pirated version. I don't know. Here, I'll link a video of it. The game was apparently sold by Nintendo. Okay. Oh, you guys were gone? Well, you guys left me here?
I was here, dude.
Hey, I had to go.
I know.
Clean up some toilet paper because my dog, he chews up everything.
I know how you feel.
Okay, so what were you saying?
Since they're very anti-piracy, but they don't seem to practice what they preach, I guess, because they used a pirated file of their original game rather than, I guess, using their own version. Do you think they would have that?
Yeah, what I wish they would do is like license that Newgrounds game. The Newgrounds game with Simon Belmont and Mega Man and just like all the old All-Stars. Just like license that and release it.
Yeah,
that'd be
Yeah, that would be awesome. Because they kind of did that with Mario Maker, having the different characters or character skins, even though there really isn't that much of a difference between them. Or you're just like, skins, like cosmetic skins.
I gotta play that game some more, because that is really fun. I love playing as, like, Mega Man and just going through a Mario world. Like, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nintendo, practice what you preach. That's all I gotta say.
That's right. Make the Virtual Boy 2.
So,
work, especially since they
ooh, yeah, they gotta make a Virtual Boy, like, when they put VR on the Switch, if they ever do that, like, they should make the Virtual Boy have, like, be on the, what's it called, the Virtual Shop or whatever, the Virtual Console?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when they have VR whenever they have VR, they should make Virtual Boy games available again. That would be really sweet. I'd love that.
Mm-hmm. And maybe have, like this actual visor, like a Oculus kind of thing. And have like a red and black mode, just eye cancer mode.
Yeah,
I'd play that. Wear that in every day of my life.
Yeah,
that's how I see the world now. Yeah.
Just talking to myself.
It's all right, as long as they don't tell you to start fires. It's okay to talk to yourself.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't tell me to hang myself, it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Gotta take care of something. That's right, the host is away.
Okay. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Switch. Like, that I have been very excited for. I was watching Bro Jared's interview with Reggie on that. Have you seen it?
Sadly, I have not.
I just got back. What were you guys talking about? Oh, that.
The announcements.
Yeah.
No, I've seen Pro Jared's interview. I don't know if there was another one, some other content creator.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay, yeah. He looked like a freaking 80s villain, Pro Jared. This freaking vest and long hair, tie. It's creepy. I didn't like it. Looked like a bellboy or a freaking 80s drug dealer.
I don't know, Pro Jared, he just looks like really, really creepy to me. Like, if I saw that guy in real life, I'd think he's a pedophile and I'd run away.
The funny thing is, I actually saw a guy at Walmart who, those people who are like, I guess, AT&T or whatever, those like, those people who basically like set up those booths within the stores to sell like some service or something. There was this dude, one of the guys looked just like Pro Jared, but with shorter hair. I just couldn't stop giggling. He was just looking at me like I was insane. Because I am, but, you know.
What did he do? With you just standing there giggling?
No, I was like smiling, like, but it wasn't like a natural, like, hey, how are you smile. It was like this big, psychotic smile, so I just had to look away.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's like you're a serial killer just standing there, like the guy from Perfect Blue. Like, so even off in the distance, whenever you're doing something, he's just there watching with a smile.
Yeah.
Who's the pedophile now?
That's right.
So yeah, about the Switch. Like, what was your thoughts about the presentation for it?
I thought it was good.
And,
yeah.
What are you most excited for?
I don't know. I think they focused on motion controls. They focused on motion controls way too much, but I think everything else was good.
Yeah. Oh, they're also gonna have the paid subscriptions. They're gonna just pull a Microsoft. I guess that'll hopefully have this make the servers better, because they'll be able to, spend money to maintain them properly.
I know, and there is also the fact that
that was a good idea.
Just how much is it gonna be? That's the one thing I want to know.
Yeah, it's one of those payoffs, you gotta pay money for quality control, I guess.
Also, I kind of wonder if like there's gonna be any
I
more
wish,
games than, of course,
I wish they bundled Breath of the Wild with it.
Yeah, if they actually had like I think ARMS would be good, because I think that kind of utilizes all the controls and all that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Breath of the Wild just
I don't
seems
know.
a little
think
too
AAA
much.
game would be better.
You think? Because I think that would be a little excessive, but I don't know. It could work.
Dude, Breath of the Wild is a launch title.
I just think that it would like help with the system to give that one at the same price for free, to where you have more incentive to actually buy the thing. Because I mean, $300, that's not like a whole bunch for a console. but with
Yeah,
it, you know, you have to buy a separate game for sale. I think if they just put, like, you know, maybe not even Breath of the Wild, like ARMS, like you said, just anything, a tech demo, whatever.
Anything else Breath of the Wild, like, I saw the trailer and I was blown away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw Jimmy Fallon play it, I was like, boom, sold.
I literally saw that trailer and I thought of two things. One, Zelda! Two, voice acting! Holy shit!
Oh, yeah, they had voice acting in that one. I don't know.
You can have it in English. That was... that's
Here,
what caught me
I'll
off
be
guard.
right back, guys. I gotta go cook.
No problem.
Like, that caught me off guard, man. Like, voice acting in a Zelda game. That's almost never happened.
Well, actually, technically it has CDI games, but those aren't really official, I guess, Zelda games. They're made by Philips.
Yeah, they couldn't have done it. Those are considered non-canon, I think.
Yeah, and they have the
But,
cartoon.
Like, you know, yeah, but like, the thing is, main games, no voice acting other than a few like lines or something, and some garbled up stuff like with Midna, but actual legitimate voice acting, that just blew my mind.
Yeah. Oh. Well, now Link won't be just, you know, grunting, yelling at people.
Think they'll actually give him a voice?
They should. I mean, technically, I think he does have a voice, because we just don't hear it, but, you know, he answers yes and no to people. And, in Wind Waker, I remember when you're in the Tower of the Gods, and you're commanding that statue, Toon Link actually yells out, "Come on," like when he's like calling the statue. You can like faintly hear it, but I remember that as a kid. It's like, Link can talk? So he technically can talk, he just doesn't actually vocalize.
Like, it's kind of like Jack from Jack and Daxter. Like the first game he didn't talk, but the rest on he could.
Right. All you gotta do is torture someone if they're an introvert. Easy D-pad tip number 478. Well, that's what happened.
Okay, I'm back. That actually did not take as long as that did not take as long as I thought it would. I just put a pizza in. I thought I was actually going to be cooking something, but I guess not. So what's going on?
Oh,
what did I miss?
We were talking
about the voice acting for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, then it went from that to torture. I don't know how. Well, I do know how. I'm a sociopath, but never mind. You were just talking about Breath of the Wild, the voice acting. Maybe Link's gonna talk. Who knows?
Yeah, that is cool. I'm gonna mess with my friend here for a second, but yeah, I think the voice acting is cool. I'm not very invested in the series, so it's not like a huge thing to me.
Really? Because one of my friends, a long time ago, was really into Zelda. He was just like, this was the only thing he would talk about. And so lo and behold, when Breath of the Wild was announced, yeah, got an earful of that.
Oh yeah, like everyone was freaking out. Like I saw HMK freaking out. Freaking out.
I think the games are great, but like, you know, I'm just not like hugely invested in them. If I want to get more into them, and like I have a feeling as soon as I play Wind Waker, like I'm going to have to do a video about it, because I used to play the demo constantly for Wind Waker because I just loved it so much, so I want to buy the game.
One thing I'm hyped for about that game is the shield surfing, all the dank Tony Hawk memes. Just play Goldfinger Superman. Play some ska music while you're playing Zelda.
Yeah, ska is great.
Oh.
Yeah, ska punk is like, hey.
Circus? No wonder it smells like crap around here. Or is that just you?
Actually, I'm going to add my friend Austin to the podcast if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure, I can.
He wants to join in.
I'll add a picture of him, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll add like little, those like little punching dummy things.
I think I just derailed this whole thing by adding a new person.
Oh, no, it's fine, you can...
Bonjour, bitches.
No speak, Espanol.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
What is it? Stars, non-existent men with beards into the stars.
You know,
Oh.
the usual.
Gonna go there.
I have a beard, dude. I shaved it, but it's growing back.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend too.
I'm 23 and I can barely grow a beard. Life sucks for me.
I'm 23, gonna be 24 in about 5 months. 4 months, actually. And
Wait, what year were you born? September?
May 9th, 1993.
1990.
September 3rd, 1993.
I am the
We're
oldest
the
one in
same
here.
age.
I'm the elder. Oh, jeez.
Wait,
how old are you?
26.
Did you just say? Oh, okay.
And then-
I thought you said 1983.
Oh, hell no. I'm 26, which is...
Cancer year.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't mean like that. I mean, I'm not that old. Oh, God. Now I'm starting to have to prove my youth now. That just makes me even more old.
We've become our fathers.
Quarter life crisis.
We're millennials. We have midlife crisis.
So what were we talking?
Zelda, Breath of the Wild,
Yeah,
then
Zelda, Breath of the Wild,
skateboarding,
voice acting.
ska. I don't know.
So what are you guys discussing?
We were discussing about the voice acting for Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild.
also ska.
Ska?
Yeah, you haven't heard of ska?
Never heard of him.
That reminds me of that show Delocated, but I've never heard of ska.
Oh my gosh, man. Okay, well, gonna have to educate you.
It's basically the same song over and over and over.
Oh no, it's the same song over and over again, but sometimes the beat is changed. Sometimes it's a little faster. Sometimes it's a little slower.
Oh, like We Are Number One, but every time it gets slower, a B-movie song is put in.
Yeah, actually, We Are Number One kind of is ska.
No.
I want to go there. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, because he plays the bagpipes.
Or
something.
The saxophone. I don't think there's bagpipes in ska. Well, you never know.
Yeah, because I was watching Stefan. I was watching Stefan's YouTube channel, and like they finished raising money for the GoFundMe. And like they all were dancing around playing We Are Number. Like I was reading the comments and it was like, oh my god, he called me his meme friend. I can now die happily. This is weird.
Well, that's nice.
That there is a supreme being, and his name is not God, only Stefan.
Wow, this is I don't know what to say or how to respond to that, but speaking of Twitter followers and mystical entities, I got blocked by Adam Sessler finally. Finally got tired of my bullshit.
Oh yeah!
Yep. Yeah.
Finally happened.
I was just waiting for it, but it was during the inauguration. That's when it all just culminated. Yes, he's a political man now.
Can we just send
He's a
Ratty
slacktivist.
over to him?
Yes. Get ratty on him.
Oh, Ratty, you're not gonna fight me, are you? I've always hated you.
Oh.
And he makes out with the gay cowboy. That's somehow there.
Yes, of course, because he's progressive, you know. Are you a homophobe? You wouldn't make out with the gay cowboy?
But it was in the early 2000s.
Oh yeah, simpler
that
time.
Crappy hunting game.
I'm not your monkey to play video games.
That's right. Yes, you are, Adam. Yes, you are.
First movie Bob, now Adam. They
Yeah.
take everyone good.
Jeez.
The King Cock.
Oh.
That's what I call him. Yes, I call him King Cup.
Oh no.
And if you guys have ever been on Bobby Boy's Twitter, I have constantly gotten into arguments.
Oh yeah, Bobby. He's a funny boy.
I'm so glad I don't have a Twitter.
Idiots. Fuck you.
I haven't talked with Bob actually. I mean, I've made jokes about him, but never actually to his face.
I don't insult him for his weight. I think that's...
Yeah, that's too easy. That's just something he can't
I
control.
make fun of him because he's a moron.
Exactly.
For real. Like, he used to be so smart, too. It's not just because, like, he doesn't agree with our agendas and everything. It's just that he sounds like an insane person.
Yeah, actually, wasn't he part of, like, this forum or group of, like, new atheists who, like, believed in multi-dimensions and that, like, video game characters could exist in multiple universes or some nonsense like that? And then he, like, wrote this fanfic.
Dive into his religious things.
Yeah, that's kind of personal, but I don't know. It was, like, really weird.
I don't blame him. I mean, if I was from Boston, I'd be an atheist, too.
Wait, you don't like Boston?
I do, but
don't like the
there's a lot
dive
of bad
baths?
things that happen there. Like Mark Wahlberg having a career.
Mark Wahlberg.
Have you ever seen that Spotlight parody where it's just about Boston?
Mm-mm.
It's hilarious. You should just totally check it out where they say, "Why the hell do we live here?"
Jesus.
What?
Boston is happening to kids.
I knew a kid who grew up in Boston. He was really boring.
Don't you see? They're all safety schools.
I remember he kept whispering, the T is a legitimate subway system.
Gordon, no. It's just a silly little trolley.
Yeah, I see that now.
It's not your fault.
I didn't have a car.
It's pronounced car.
Car?
Try it again. Car.
Car.
What's it
Or
called?
that one joke from Jeff Dunham about Florida.
Awesome. What's it called?
Spotlight with S-P-A-W.
S-P-A-W.
I mean, no offense to the great people of Boston. It's a great city. It's a historical birthplace of America. But man, they take a beating every so often. It's
True.
like life's like, okay, we're gonna let you live, but we gotta, punch you in the gut a couple times.
Yeah, the twist ending to Fallout 4 was you were actually in modern day Boston.
Yep. This was after the Wahlburgers released the Supreme meal that destroyed the world.
Oh. Poor Boston.
I need to play Fallout 4. That game looks like
I
amazing.
have Fallout 4. I've played it, and I wanted to play with mods, but I haven't been able to actually, get into it again. I just beat The Witcher 3 last night, and well, I got like a bunch of games I gotta burn still.
It's a great. I'm playing it right now.
Yeah.
While I'm here.
Oh, I need to get the DLCs.
I really love the game, but there's one part I'm really upset with. One small thing, and that's the fact you can't fly a bird. You can't pilot it, but you can just fly in the cockpit. I'm like, come on, man. Plus, there are so many vehicles in the Fallout universe that you could be letting people, travel around in. I know the journey and stuff like that, but like, come on, let people have that form of fun.
Yeah, well, in Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, they had Jeeps. You'd think they would bring that back in some sort of capacity.
Oh. That game...
yeah, the DLC.
We don't talk about Fallout Brotherhood of Steel.
No, the that's the Gauntlet one.
The DLC?
No, this is
Yeah, I
Brotherhood
was
of
talking
Steel.
about the Gauntlet one,
not Tactics.
Not the DLC.
That one was good. But yeah, that Gauntlet one was awful.
Yeah, I liked Fallout Tactics.
Yeah, that one was good, but
yeah,
the other one.
I hate that one. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a documentary about the Fallout series not too long ago by Lockstin. It's like an hour long of just him going through like the entire Fallout history, all the people who worked on it. It's actually way deeper than I thought it would be. In Interplay, the people who used to have Fallout, they made some very shady business decisions. It was really interesting. I'll link that to
what makes
you
a
later.
game is always interesting because, kind of like the history of Mega Man, where when it was first pitched as Rockman, like I think Capcom was like, "There's no way this stupid thing is gonna sell." And I heard the guy had to do a couple of things in order to get it sold.
What?
I'm like,
What do you have to do? Sacrifice a goat?
Oh, I was gonna say, let's just say he replaced the R with a C in Rockman, and he had to do a couple of favors.
Hey, you, looking at the screen. Let me ask you a question. Do you like awesome things that are awesome? Then you gotta play this game, dude. It's friggin' cool and crazy addictive, like popping bubble wrap addictive. Check this out. See, that's your dash move. There's a short dash, a long dash, jump dash, spiral, slide. There's probably a dash that makes you breakfast. I don't know.
Great idea. Wait, what?
Point is, you're dashing around like a friggin' moon man, and I love it. Oh, and look at this. There's all these combo moves you can do. Then you can do combos on combos to rack up your score. And I know you like that combo on combo action. But I saved the best for last. Absorption boost. You kill an enemy, and you can absorb their power-ups. Stuff that'll make you faster and stronger, and make the bad guys cry like an anime fan on prom night.
That's all I'm gonna say.
He had to say he was a British princess. It was Japan, so...
Yeah, oh.
They were too awkward to do anything sexual. They were just like...
Oh.
I mean, it could be worse. They could say...
Yeah, now Mega Man.
You put a gun to my head and say if I like I'd be like, pull the trigger. Do it now. Do it, mother... Do it!
Oh man, Rick and Morty.
That's Rick and Morty sums up my life every day.
Yeah,
There is a video.
Like, Rick is big.
Yeah, there is a video of the new Fairly Odd Parents theme, and then like at the end it shows Rick go, "Do it, pull the trigger, do it." And I figured, yeah, that's how most people feel.
Oh,
Isn't
I can't wait for season 3. I
Season
cannot
3 is
wait
gonna
for
be
season 3.
rad.
It's gonna be.
Isn't Fairly Odd Parents being done in Flash now?
I also heard it's
Possibly,
pretty
I don't know. I
God.
stopped watching it after elementary school.
Dude, I stopped watching it, but I only found out it's on his deathbed because it's been switched over to Nicktoons.
Pretty soon we're gonna have to pull the plug.
Finally.
Yep. Just take it out into the backyard and...
Yeah.
Let's talk to about the rabbits, say how well that's gonna go. Then it's gonna say, I'm gonna be with the rabbits. I can just hear Pan Pizza go, oh man, that is no bueno.
Yeah, oh no.
There is like one thing that I realized. Like, I
Sorry, you'll tell them about the goth girls. And
oh no, the goth girl.
Put a freaking pistol to the back of his head.
Goth girls. What the fucker?
It's gonna be fields of goth girls.
Those were the old days when Pan and I knew each other. Those were.
Wait, you were friends with that guy?
Once upon a time, yeah. I was on the first ever Pan Pizza Party podcast, which didn't have just Ken and Nolan on there. It had multiple people on it. We discussed the rude removal.
Oh yeah, I remember you actually.
Yes, I was just listening to that.
Rude removal.
Sound
That was that
familiar.
episode of Dexter's Laboratory that got taken out, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, and then from that point we started doing these Saturday night calls because Toonami had come back recently, and we were just like, okay, let's friggin' watch this. And my friends and I, my real world friends, watched these calls with us and just be like, we'd be doing weird shit. And then there's like, are they fighting? Are they fighting? They're all placing bets on me to lose or win, and I've lost because my friends did this really dumb move where they would just tickle me to submission. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm extremely ticklish. It's like, once you get me there, it's over.
Okay, yeah.
They'd be placing bets. It'd be like, damn it, Ozzy, you cost me so much fucking money. It's like, why don't you love me, Dad?
Yeah. I was listening to that podcast actually just earlier today.
That was the first one I watched.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, Pan's a great guy. I just think that kind of letting things go to his head a little, just a little.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think that happens to almost every channel when they get big. They just like start dropping all contacts. Like I was listening to Digibro's podcast, the Decompression Chamber, and he was talking about how like, yeah, like I get so many friends on this thing. Like if your net gain isn't good enough for me, I just won't respond to your message. I was like, whoa, that's like
At least he wasn't
that's
a
a
douche
bit
about
much.
it and
Damn.
ignored ya.
Like
Went
At
full
least he gave
spoony.
good courtesy.
yeah, like he says that he. Yeah, like he says that he treats people like he treats anime, and if it's not getting good enough, he'll just drop them.
Wow, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's funny, it's weird, because I actually liked him. I did not realize that until now. Like, I didn't realize all that stuff until just now.
I think he's pretty great. I just think, like, he acknowledged that that's a personal flaw, so, you know, he's trying to do better. Like, that whole podcast was just him talking about his flaws.
Wait, is this the diaper fetish guy who ranted about Sonic?
Oh no, not him. That was the Knothole resident dude.
Digibro's an anime reviewer.
Yeah, that was another guy.
I don't even want to know who that other guy was.
The best one.
Yeah, it was the best episode.
I think the best
no,
it's the one where they
Truck
decided
one was
to
the
talk
best.
about the epic revolution. And I was like, yes, go see fucking
Yeah,
Monster Trucks in IMAX 3D!
Oh yeah, that one was just. It was a train wreck, but it was so perfect. It just worked. It was like perfect storm.
The speech America needed.
Exactly.
And you see Bernie Sanders go, I have only one thing to say.
I
see fucking Monster Trucks in IMAX 3D. And he does it while waving his hands around like Bernie Sanders does. And then he just somehow stumbles away from the White House like, no, where the hell am I?
Yeah, just wagging his finger. That freaking asshole bus driver. What's up with that guy?
He's like, did you take anything from my pouch? He's like, no. I'm watching you. He looks like a guy who's about to tell me, what the hell are you looking at?
Mm.
Every time I look at a picture. He's that guy who you go on the bus with and you see him just sit there, look out the window. When you kind of look at what he's looking at, he's like, the hell are you looking at?
Yeah.
It's like, and you're thinking inside, why won't Senpai notice me?
Oh no.
Danny Zig. Yeah, Danzig. That's pretty brutal.
I got a question. How long does this blood last?
I don't know. You know, let me talk to my blood guy here.
The elfin blood will flow forever for eternity from the elfin graves. Forever.
This is f***ing great. I'm gonna line this thing with gargoyles for the sacrifices.
What's your name again?
Danzig.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal, but not as brutal as Planet Piss.
Oh my god, murder face!
Yeah, what about me talking? No one cares, talking.
Yeah,
what about me? I don't have any history. My father did it.
Get out of here, you belong in a garbage can.
Man with 1,000 voices.
I'm very ashamed of my voices because sometimes when I talk, I just get out the voices.
I used to do that. I used to do that quite a lot.
That's when
but
you
like
got...
now I just have two voices. Where I do like my entertainer voice, where whenever I'm like doing a video, I'll talk a certain way, like.
Yeah, I'm kind of robotic.
Whenever the camera's on me, I'm just like. Yeah, I do that in real life, but when camera's on, it's just I am full force, just going at it constantly. Or talking to somebody, I don't know how to phrase this. Conversation gets really, really interesting to me, and I get more excited, and I just like louder and crazier.
I can understand that. I think I've been there once.
The camera is a lot different than the mic. I mean, sure, cameras have built-in mics into it, but I think the camera not only adds more weight to you physically and vocally, but it gives you this sort of presence where you feel like you're being watched by somebody, like right in front of you, when really, you know, you're jabbing into a camera, and I feel like that gives you that type of nervousness and confidence that some people need.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, back when I first started doing videos, I was so nervous to talk to the camera. And, like, the way I treat it is that I'm talking self. Like, in my head, 24/7, it's always at this, like, heightened, loud, constant just stream of all these things. Like, it's so loud and insane. And, like, whenever I'm talking to myself, I'm like that. And then I just kind of incorporated that entertainer aspect of me that I always is going on in my head, but very few times comes out when I'm just talking to anybody. I kind of did it to the camera because nobody's really there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me by myself. So I let that entertainer when I'm just with anybody, I'm usually very quiet and smooth. Well, that sounds kind of cringy, but you get.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power. Go White Ranger, go White Ranger, go White Ranger, go White Ranger right now. White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power.
So what's the next news? I don't have it down.
Oh, well, don't look at me. Actually,
well, obviously, as you know, that
yeah, go ahead.
suggestible TV show now, big time Hollywood movie because they're scraping the bottom of the barrel comic book franchise. Power Rangers had a trailer come out recently.
Oh, why was it so
Sad
edgy?
thing is, I love it. I love it.
Why does it have to be?
Pretty funny.
I don't know. Let's just wait and see, I guess.
Yeah,
You
Austin.
sound so much like Pam.
I think you're in the minority on that.
Wait,
I'm not
me?
a big fan. I stopped watching when I found better shows, but this looks a lot better than the original show.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, it does. It's at least a bit older. It's a bit, like, older with this, I guess.
Well, yeah, it was just like clips of this one Sentai show. I can't
Sentai.
remember. Yeah, it was called Dyna Ranger or something like that. I don't know.
Zeo Ranger.
Zeo Ranger. Okay.
I'm a big fan of this stuff, and like, it's a lot darker in Japan because, like, in Japan, the Tokusatsu franchise, there's more swearing, there is more bloodshed. There's there's a lot going on here. Like, hell, there's a show called Kamen Rider Fives where you actually see someone fall down a flight of stairs and break their neck before they turn into a monster somehow. I'm like, did that just happen? Because that's fucking badass.
I definitely remember that there was one Kamen Rider who actually could gain powers of other Kamen Riders by eating his opponents. I think.
I don't remember that one, but there is one.
Chameleon-looking one.
There's one kind of like that. He's called Decade, but he just has like a belt, which is how these superheroes transform, which makes no sense. they just wear the belt and just say, "Hey, transform." And they're like, "All right, whatever." And then they just transform, and they have these very well detailed costumes, which is weird considering how it started out, where the original costume looked like just a motorcycle helmet and 2 pads glued to someone's biker jersey.
Yeah, and they're cyborgs
$1
too.
billion franchise. They make so much money off of this crap, especially now in the U.S. with Sentai shows now being sold from Shout Factory. I think they might move on to that. And I'm a big fan of this franchise. I used to hate it because back then I used to be like an Ultraman fan before Pan hated on it, which almost brought my wrath. Before I understood the value of people have rights.
Video. Yeah, I remember that. that video was so dumb though. Like, Like, how did you even find that anyway?
Found it on Channel Awesome. It was like, what? I was like, what? I just got the Dune box set, and it just saw there.
Wow. Yeah, those were the days. Channel Awesome and Blip. Yeah.
Yeah, those good days are falling away.
Poor ADP was super awesome.
I don't like. So what were you talking about? Oh yeah, yeah. Pan's old videos, they're not good. I don't know why, but like a lot of people go and say, "Oh Pan, I love your old videos. They're good." They're just like good as background noise, and they have like a good aesthetic to them. That's it. Like they're really, really bad. Why do people think they're so good?
Because it was in high school they probably discovered him, which is how most people did. I mean, it's obvious it was that way because like some people pine for the old things. Plus, this was Pan when he had a very awkward voice. Before, like,
wait, before he had an awkward voice?
Brought it down an octave.
No, I can't really talk, honestly.
I think his voice is really good. As one of probably the best voice.
Anyway, the best #1 goth of all time is Raven of Teen Titans. You know who I am? You know what I want to screw? It's my list. Raven makes me wanna... I wanna rave in her... Oh no. I'm out. I'm out of crude Raven jokes. What am I gonna do now? I guess this is the end of my Raven jokes.
Wow. Open the can of worms.
No, it was an awesome voice.
So what were we talking about?
Heck if I know.
Yeah, bro.
Well, what did you guys start on before I was brought here?
We're talking about Nintendo Switch, Zelda Breath of the Wild,
Samurai Jack, and
more like
Samurai Jack.
Jacked off.
Finally over.
I just keep. Let's go to Samurai Jack.
That fan theory.
Yeah, fan theory. Let's hear the fan theory.
Yeah, because you didn't talk about your fan theory.
Okay.
All right,
well, yours was the most interesting. I don't have any.
That Jack doesn't ever go back to the past, and that Aku made up all these legends of one just to screw with people. And that he's stuck there. It's like something out of Idiocracy, where there's no such thing as a time machine. That's stupid. It's only a one-way trip. You can only go forward, not back.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If it were possible, he could have sent 1 billion people to Jack as a baby and take him out right there.
Yeah, you think he would have done that, but you know, can't have kids getting killed in cartoons now.
I know, but it's just like if you brought that up to Aku, he'd be like,
"Yeah, too easy.
I knew I was forgetting something."
And
if you're like, "How the hell did you take over the world?" Actually, kind of easy. I just said hi, and they're like, "Take what you want."
He's a big, scary black monster.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
That's right. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean African American monster. Hey, I'm an African American monster as well. That's our word. You can't use that word.
Black lives matter.
Black monster lives matter.
Hashtag not my president.
Hashtag Cheeto Puff for president.
Excuse me.
Big buff Cheeto Puff.
Hashtag not my King
Excuse
Koopa.
me, you know, not all black men are monsters.
But one's voiced by guys from Conan the Barbarian are. Hell, they even had a comic where it's Old Man Jack, and the scribe that follows Jack around is named Mako. About damn time you mention him. I mean, people would just call him the uncle from Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Iroh!
Yeah, whatever.
You do not diss Iroh. Don't.
His best role was Aku, because he is the funniest villain in cartoon history.
He's also the most, I don't want to say like developed one, but he's the most interesting one.
Yeah, because everyone should be a slave, but like, it's pretty much the same as anything else is. It's like, hey, get it? Political commentary. It's like, no, it's just he got lazy. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Oh
just,
yeah,
like,
if they make the new season about the election.
I mean, that's pretty funny where one of the frickin' Comic-Con clips that's infamous online is Aku in a bed. The first thing I say is, he has a bed?
Yeah.
It's like, why are you interested? No, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't at all. It's like, what do you think he does? Like, he has a chair. Okay, he had that custom made.
Yeah, that must have taken, what, ages to finally get that thing made?
Why didn't you just conjure it up?
Cost us 45 generations. It's like, make it bigger. And he silently cried. And like Aku, he has like next to him a bunch of Cheeto bags on the ground and a Hatsune Miku body pillow covered in Cheeto dust and God knows what else.
What?
He's like,
No,
oh,
you made that up.
You leave me alone. Watch my videos. He's wearing a hoodie of like Pikachu.
By the way,
Kagurumi.
I actually remember this one scene when he and Jack decided to have their final fight because he was getting so annoyed of this whole routine where he even states, "Okay, I find you, you fight me, we go at it. I transform into like a bat. I'd be like, damn, curse you, samurai! I will see you again someday." Then we won't see each other for like a week, and then we'll fight each other.
I'm just like, fuck, the cartoon's becoming alive, it's becoming self-aware.
Dude, it's Aku.
You think he knows? He's a cartoon character.
Probably.
Is
He's
it
like,
more
I
than when
know
he
the
passed
truth.
him? I
I
would have
mean,
put it
seriously,
past him.
Yeah.
it just shows how
I hope the
pathetic
first.
he is.
I hope the first. Oh, go on. I'm sorry. I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You go.
I was going to say, like, I wonder if they're going to do, like, a whole show that's just like a clip show, because they could very well do that, as the show has been gone for so long, and I don't know, I get the sense that they're going to do a clip show episode.
Or
to save money.
like a flashback episode. It's like, how did you get so mad, Jack? And it's like, I don't know, 'cause someone forgot my birthday. That's the day Jack
Yeah,
knew there was
I could
no
easily
Santa
see that
Claus.
happening.
Oh, put that thing away, samurai. We all know what's gonna happen. You'll swing your sword, I'll fly away, and probably say something like, "I'll be back, samurai!" And then I'll flutter off over the horizon and we won't see each other for about a week. And then we'll do the same thing all over again.
Wait, so his birth, does that mean he's Jesus now? Is that fan theory canon?
Nothing is canon anymore. It's either it exists or Tumblr starts a riot.
riot! And then just like people rioting in the streets. Forget about covering my anger. Let's riot!
You got a shape to riot on Tumblr.
Yeah,
It's a Tumblr riot, so everyone has a Starbucks cup for some reason.
It's the worst thing they'll do is just.
Steven Universe cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Like, Starbucks is one of the quintessential, along with Chipotle. It's like one of the quintessential SJW hangouts.
The Chipotle's restaurant.
Yeah, it's like we're eating with Mexicans, but not really.
What's going on with this world now?
It's like people go to Chipotle just to feel That was a thing. The other news?
Logan looks pretty sick. I mean, like... I mean, he looks like Nick Nolte sick.
Really?
Like, my god, he looks like Nick fucking Nolte.
Where?
And the new Logan trailer. He just looks so
I don't even know who that...
Yeah.
He looks like Nick Nolte. He's Nick Nolte and Gary Busey's
I thought you were
love
talking about me.
Oh, your name's Logan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Logan Rock.
But it said so on Skype.
It's like brain rebooting.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
You just hear the...
It's like, wait a minute, are you talking about... Like, are you talking about the last video I did where I had, like, I don't know. I got very confused. Like,
yeah, were you talking
do I
about
really
that
look
terrible
sickly?
French cartoon? That thing looks so...
It's so bad.
I know.
So...
I've seen cereal commercials that look more detailed than that.
Oh no.
It makes the Max Steel reboot seem more technologically advanced. Even though I kind of like that cartoon. The movie was...
Oh yeah. I didn't see the movie, but I saw the the new version of the show.
It's not a bad show, it just gets annoying every now and then.
I think they were supposed to add like another villain who also was a turbo user, like Max. Only he has like a darker version of his powers, and like one of his abilities is to go kaiju.
I don't remember that one that was. They had that in the movie, but they kind of spoiled everything, and it was so rushed at the end. I don't blame the director. I blame fucking... What was it? The company that made it? Not Hasbro. Was it Hasbro?
I thought it was Mattel.
Mattel. Oh yeah. They gave up hope on this halfway through. They didn't know what they were doing with it, and the poor director had to basically make all this and try to the best of his ability.
Like M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, I know him on Twitter. He's a nice guy, and he was heartbroken by the negative reviews and bombing. It was like, damn. It's like, I wanted to tell him, hey, at least you didn't make Gem and the Holograms. Does that make you feel better? Yes. If you've seen that movie, it will.
Or Monster Truck.
What?
That would be a step up.
We're gonna rip on Monster Trucks for this whole thing, aren't we?
Because it didn't start the revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Also.
I need to go check my privilege over that one. I mean...
Better check your creech privilege, bro.
Just right, your non-tentacle Euclidean, I don't know, creature thing privilege.
Your non-hentai creature.
Oh,
That's a stereotype of tentacle monsters being rapists. Hashtag not all tentacle monsters.
In recent news, popular YouTuber turns on his own sister.
Oh, you saw that video? Oh no.
What?
What's up, fuckers?
Fuck you!
Ow, fuck!
Oh, Nolan, stop! Stop, that's my little sister! What the fuck?
Fucker.
She's dead.
No, I'm not. Still alive, you fuck.
Guys, stop!
Come on, everyone join in. Come on.
What the fuck?
Join in.
Pan, he was playing those Ed, Edd n Eddy Flash games.
I remember those. It was kind of like they had that game, they had the Teen Titans versus Nash game, they had, for some reason, the Inuyasha Adult Swim game on there.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like some sort of memory game or puzzle like that?
Yeah. No, they had a combat game where you got to play as the classic characters like Sesshomaru and all that other stuff.
Huh.
It's like, wow, if only they were this cool in the show.
Hmm. Yeah. Didn't really watch much of that.
Like I love going back to those old Cartoon Network Flash games. A lot of them, like the Toonami ones, you can't even find anymore. So you have to go to a site like Game Ninja, the archive, because I forget which one it's called. Tunnel Rush, not too long ago. Like that game is so bad, but it's nostalgic for me, even though I never even played it when it came out. It's weird like that. Like looking at those old Naruto Flash games, they're just so cringy.
Oh yeah, they're fingering each other in Flash.
Oh boy.
We'll put a good old thing up your ass, boy.
Actually, I remember this really good Transformers Flash game. It was like kind of RTS thing. It was actually pretty decent. I can't remember the name of it though. I think it was for Transformers Armada.
Yeah, a terrible Trans DS game. Oh god. No, not Armada. It's like the licensed game for the DS.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, DS ones in particular are just terrible. Like all DS licensed games, they're just so bad. I don't know. Did they just drop the ball on them or what?
It's even worse for the Wii.
DS has exponentially more licensed games. Yeah, because like they have so much more licensed games because it's so cheap to develop for that console, and they're all just like really, really bad. Like at least with the PS2, there were good licensed games. Like Battle for Bikini Bottom is one of my favorite. No, that's a dead meme. No.
How is it a dead meme?
It hasn't even really become a meme.
It was a meme for a while. At least on 4chan.
Really?
It's weird how they tried to make a musical, stop-motion musical badass, looking back.
Yeah.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
They tried.
I mean, the whole thing was kind of edgy. Like, it was edgy from the beginning, but they were trying to make it, like, even more edgy. Like, in the sense of, like, whoa, we're so violent, we're gonna impress you with our Devil May Cry and our Kingdom Hearts.
Their long trench coats.
Man. No, that's not the it's not the appeal of Nightmare Before Christmas. Even though the Hot Topic people love that movie, that's not what the appeal of it was. It's not the fact that it's a little bit edgy. Yeah.
Admit the game failed because it felt like it was incomplete, but we can all agree it's not as bad.
Hipsters gotta ruin everything.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as Superman 64 and RoboCop.
Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen have been kidnapped. Who will save the day? You are Superman. All the powers are yours. Flight, heat vision, super speed, super strength, freezing breath, and X-ray vision. Buy early and receive a DC Comics Collector's Edition Superman comic book. Superman, the new Adventures video game.
We're just
everyone.
Everyone talks about RoboCop. And Superman 64.
By the same people, by the way, from
oh yeah, Sunsoft.
Superman 64.
Or Titus. Yeah, or whatever.
No, it's Titus.
Titless.
Yeah, like I
Big Titus.
I like that game somewhat. It's okay. It's fun sometimes.
So's a bear attack.
Well, it's fun to watch, but you know, it's a spectator sport, really. Not something you want to participate in.
Without Superman But here's the good. Superman 64 has gotten us good things, even if it's not that fun to everybody. It's you know, it was we got the AVG in.
That's a mixed blessing, I guess. Yeah.
Double Taxi's first video.
Oh.
It's like because it's like I am the best Superman 64 player, like uploaded in 2008 or something like that.
Why do you want to brag about that? It's an accomplishment.
You
I
had
don't
that
know.
on a job interview.
Got us something.
MIT, check. Wow, high level in Superman 64. That's what we need here. Really? No, you fucking loser.
Get the fuck out of here. Just throws it into his face.
And he's he loves cool math games.
I remember that site.
Yes. Cool math games. Yes, teach me how to divide.
Oh yes.
And like, and because he's not good at math either, because he's gone on record to say how terrible at reading he is and how terrible at math he is.
I'm terrible at math, but you don't hear me complain about it.
I suck at math, and I'm great at reading.
And I don't know.
Is this whole podcast just gonna be us bashing on Pan?
And then bragging about basic things we can
rip
do.
off my mask. It was me the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, I know what you said. You guys don't love me enough. We don't.
No. I'm sorry, Pan.
Why don't you love me? I tolerate people.
Yeah, that's autism for you.
At least I don't treat him like anime.
Except Raven, I will always love you in your barely 18 fan comic.
Oh.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, let's just try to move on to something else.
Welcome to the trench zone.
Yeah, the cringe zone.
We're stuck in the trench.
The trenches. You're in the war.
That's right.
You see DJ Khaled give a big speech.
You know, technically my channel goes up on a higher echelon because I know somebody who also knows someone who's famous. So because I have that notoriety now, like it's
aren't you super special?
I'm
All right.
and it's saying getting close.
That's right. Just up by 200
Get a
subscribers.
little closer. More like closer to Raven.
Oh yes, Raven.
One time actually, Ken and I joked. We joked about putting Raven in a tiny little cage, and Pan would take it and just be like, "Are you gonna say hi to me today?" She just scoff at him, and he's like, "This is why I love you."
Oh, I have that feeling like a bug's not like on you but around you when you said that. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, but this was like years ago on Skype. Probably. It was hilarious. I knew he was joking.
Yeah, I know,
Did
but
he actually mean it?
yeah, but still, it's like that feeling. Even though you know it's a joke, but it's like, oh.
Yeah, like, you know, it's a joke, but you're wondering, what the fuck? Why did I say that? Like, literally, I get that almost all the time. I just say things that I immediately regret.
Welcome to my world.
Crash zone.
So how long do you guys want to go on?
How long you guys want to. I mean, like,
I
we
don't
can
have
talk
anything.
about a crap ton of things, like especially with what Logan talked about in one of his videos, or we could talk about the last Resident Evil movie that's coming out.
Ooh. Yeah, let's talk about that. The new Resident Evil. I don't remember the or whatever title it had.
The prodigal daughter returns.
Should have killed you in Washington.
Yeah,
big mistake.
Tribute to Mia Jovovich,
Oh yeah,
Part 7.
I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer in theaters when I was seeing Triple X. Like I was like, wow, this looks like the stupidest thing ever. But it's got deserts. It's got deserts, so I have to see it now.
Just watch Dune. If you want deserts, just watch Dune.
Yeah, Dune.
Watch Dune or.
In all honesty, though, they gotta make a third. They gotta make a new Dune movie.
They probably will. And
Oh, they
it'll be
are.
awful.
The guy who's working on the new Blade Runner
Yeah, you
movie
wanna-
is going to remake Dune.
Huh.
If, the movie, if Blade Runner does well enough.
Yes.
I would see
And
it.
frankly, I'm looking forward to those movies more than Justice League and Spider-Man because it's like
More comic
we
book
had-
movies.
Yeah, like we need them to take a break for a while.
Yeah.
Let's get back
Yeah.
to the good old days.
Like I
Because-
know.
Yeah. Sorry.
Like I know somebody who's just like really. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. The connection goes slow. So whenever anybody else is talking, like there's always this. Like I'm talking over something. Yeah, go on.
Well, about Resident Evil.
It's basically just a tribute to
What were you
Mia
saying,
Jovovich.
Austin?
About what?
You were saying something.
Yeah.
Until I cut you off by accident.
I think it was.
Oh, it's okay.
About comic book movies.
Yeah, about comic book movies and.
They kind of need to retire for a bit
Mhm.
because we've hit that peak of it where you can tell with a lot of reviewers nowadays. It's like it used to be something special, but now it's kind of gotten out of control because A, they're more popular. B, you can sell toys that little kids won't even buy.
No one cares for toys anymore.
Yeah.
But Austin,
They have iPads.
think about the man children. What will they buy?
Yes, the people like me who go there on Mondays or Tuesdays to a toy store, look around there, and take the last toy that a little kid probably wanted who's dying of a disease. They're probably begging their mother to try to find it.
I don't think they're gonna need it
You have it.
after a while.
Yeah, then you get those giant Harley Quinn like dolls and do things with them because they're goth.
Oh, Harley. Actually, would Harley be goth enough for Pan? I don't know. Because he seems to have like this level of gothness from what I've seen or heard.
I don't know. She's pretty Hot Topic. Like, there's not much more Hot Topic you can get.
Nope.
I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, like, what I was trying to say earlier was that I know this one, or not one person, I know like 7 people who are like, I don't want to say normies because that's cringy, but like, not super into like nerd stuff, who, like, they just cannot get enough of comic book movies. They'll go to see them in DVDs every time, you just can't get enough of them. So as long as there are people like that, I see this thing, like, it's gonna be a while until the bubble bursts. But I'm glad that Blade Runner and things like coming out. And what I like about the movie, despite that it's got mime in it, is that like it seems so much different than all the other Wolverine movies. Like I like the one where he goes to Japan because
Oh, they had an anime girl in the background on a poster. So Japan.
Wolverine. Oh.
Okay. Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, like I think that the new one's gonna be cool.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's got a lolly in it. He's gonna have a daughter, and she's gonna be a lolly.
It's gonna be goth. Oh.
Gonna go gother. Gonna go goth X.
You just can't stop bashing Pan.
My hair and sunglasses.
This is
so.
just like... I'm trying to think of, what was that one scene in, Godfather? It was either Godfather 1 or 2, where, that one dude gets, like, gunned down by the toll booth. It's just like that, with Pan.
Really? I feel like it's a freaking monster.
Oh, it's just non-stop. It's just a barrage of insults.
It's like, what did I do to you?
Oh, A3 Skype recorder just finished recording, so I hope you're still recording, Danzig.
Yeah, I'm still recording. I got it. I got it. I actually recorded this time.
Okay, good. Yeah, not like the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
It's just that OBS actually doesn't have the sound, like the audio selected, so they didn't hear any of this. So that's the problem. But they heard me.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, jeez.
It's like we come up with all these new memes.
And then I don't hit record.
New memes, and then no one gets to hear it. It's just lost. That'll go down in deep.
It'll go down in memestory. It'll be bigger than Sonichu.
Oh, yes. That's the frickin' Iliad of the internet. Oh.
I'm gonna have like a bunch of tags in this video when this is fully uploaded and just see how many views we get.
Everybody loves me on 4chan now. Just put like Pan
Pizza abuse, trigger warning, goth girls. I don't know.
Everybody come and listen to it. Oh, and this is gonna be great when we get Neuros on the podcast. Oh.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Neuros. That.
Like,
well,
I don't know how to
yeah.
respond.
He's coming, trust me.
I bet.
Yeah.
Insert the Galler horn.
Just get this in the fan junk playlist.
I'm gonna sit through all this.
No one wants to sit through this.
Yeah, like this.
You know what? Okay, I want to switch topics to like the Fallout games. How come like there is no chance of like a vault city in space?
We never got that far before we died.
It would be nice if.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah, the Enclave wanted to.
Travel.
I know in a fanfic that I've read, the Enclave actually built a base on the moon.
Yeah, I mean that would be cool if like,
that
we
would
found
be
out.
amazing.
Yeah, humanity still
And they
exists, but
built
they
their
don't live on
own mech. They built their own mech of Liberty Prime.
Yeah, because the Enclave are just like very self-indulgent. They just want to hide all this other people from having it. And because they go out and they collect the techie, and then they just hide it for years and years and years.
Well, that's the Brotherhood,
and like
but
they could very easily.
They kind of do it too.
Yeah,
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel. If they were just hiding all this technology, they could very easily like.
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel does that. The Enclave, they just want to make America great again.
And tell anyone about it. They could make it. Oh.
Yeah, I went there.
Oh man, just someone make a video about that and just watch.
What, compare the Enclave to Trump?
Yes.
It's like the Enclave computer is like the common
And that
vote
was just a
will
theory.
be for everyone. You want to know why? Because people tell me it is.
And watch, maybe like in like the 50th day of office, Trump reveals he built power armor, and it's like the Enclave power armor.
His hair is flowing in the wind.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's got hair glued to the helmet.
Can't wait for Matt Pat. Can't wait for Matt Pat to do a video on it.
Yeah, of course he is.
You sold
Also,
out! You stole my idea!
in terms of video games, Resident Evil 7 came out, and I'm like, that game was happening still?
Oh yeah, yeah. I kind of
Yeah,
not really
no,
cared.
we-
I mean, I cared a little bit about it, but I don't know.
It makes no sense. Like, I've seen Let's Plays of it, and it's like, what? This doesn't really... It has some elements of Resident Evil, but it feels like every other survival horror movie.
Exactly.
Put into a game.
Or game, yeah.
Yep.
Like, where... It has Chris in it at the end.
Huh. So is it like a prequel? Cause I don't know. It just
No, it's
seems.
like, it's years later, he dresses normal.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is?
He's not
Chris-
big buff.
Okay, good. It's not steroids. I mean creatine, Chris. Using all that
It's
creatine.
not Michael Bay Chris.
Damn, really?
So it's just
Oh,
regular
yeah.
Chris, huh? Okay.
It's a first-person game? I'm like, why?
Uh huh. You like you pour
Wait a
this
minute,
magical
Chris-
Jesus juice on you, and it fills your limbs.
Is Chris Chan getting a...
What?
Is Kristen Weston Chandler getting a spot in it?
Are we just abusing more autistic people? Is this all this podcast is? First New Tech Pan? Christian.
I don't want to be a bully.
But no Barry?
I don't know. I guess
This is
Rosato. She'll be his berry.
I mean, my favorite Resident Evil character will always be Leon.
It's like when a black person says nigga.
What?
No, that's Grand Theft Auto.
Where did that come from?
Wait, Leon was in Grand Theft Auto?
No, I'm talking about Leon S. Kennedy. You know, the guy with the jacket
Oh,
from Resident Evil 4.
I think we're gonna have to watch that Super Mario Brothers 3 video again. Teach you about race relations, Logan. That was very insensitive and triggered.
Super Mario.
Have you seen that episode of Super Mario Brothers 3? The one where the Koopalings like turn all the mushroom people like different colors, like they turn them one group red, the other group blue. They basically turn it into a team shooter, and like they start immediately hating each other out of nowhere.
Racial commentary.
That's
Oh,
right.
boy.
Even though they had no reason to hate each other. Oh.
Or as SJW would say, this speaks to me on so many levels.
Great.
Yeah, freaking Koopa comes out. He's got the wig on.
He says this tomorrow. You need to check your privilege.
Taking my video game! You're taking my video game!
Uh-oh, hot down.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna jet set my radio.
Mm.
Okay, so here's a new topic involving video games. What do you guys think is the worst video game of 2016?
Wow.
Ooh. Selling.
Let's see, whatever Jim Sterling talked about.
Whatever Jim Sterling likes. Oh no, actually there was this one game.
Whatever Jim Sterling likes.
There's this one game, I can't remember the name of it. It was like this stealth game. It was kind of like a bootleg Hitman, but it took place in like World War II, I think, because they were like Nazis.
Alan had done?
Yes, that one. It's so dumb because there's this one part where you like you take this like I think it's like this bottle of wine and you put like baking soda and vinegar. I was like, what are you doing? Making a science project?
It's like Hitler gets up. Good, you get an A+.
I don't know. I guess you're trying to like make some sort of chemical reaction. Yeah, it didn't make any sense. I guess it was for like a diversion or something, but it was ridiculous. It's the dumbest game. How about you guys?
Someone's like, for me, it would have to be Gears 4.
Oh.
What?
Never played Gears, except for like the first one.
Gears, the story was terrible.
Like, a spoiler, I just saw this watched it about spoiler alert, the locusts are back.
Oh yeah, they're now the Swarm.
It's my original character, the Mocust Marm.
Worst game I have to say? Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because like they didn't use,
they ran
they
into
didn't
his
use
ground.
Harrington to his full potential. If they could have made him intimidating as fuck, like him chasing the retribution down throughout all the campaign, and like they were focusing on the multiplayer, they like weren't really doing much with the campaign. They never do. I mean, except for Ghost, that campaign was awesome.
I didn't like. It didn't make sense to me. Is this an alternate version of our world? Like, it's like what? There's a war between South America? Huh?
I actually liked it because literally South America, because like it's new. Like if all the cartels in South America would unite into a freaking army, if they were a government thing. Man, they could probably do it too. I'll give them ideas.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, those guys have a lot of technology now.
Like, I have not played any new games this year. Like, I've just been catching up on old stuff. Like, I've been playing a ton of Hotline Miami lately. Like, that game's great.
Love the music in that game.
And
But why don't you do what normal people do?
That.
That's right, Counter-Strike. Call people the N-word.
And pray to our God.
I don't want to play CS. Go! No!
All hail Gabe.
But like, I don't know. I had Hotline Miami because my mom bought it for me like a while ago. But I just never got around to it because my computer wouldn't play it. But when she bought a new computer, I was like, yes, I can finally play Hotline Miami, and it's great. It's really difficult, but it's very rewarding. It's a great game, and I've been playing Pokemon Blue because nostalgia. Like I was playing it a lot during Thanksgiving when Sun and Moon. I have to catch them all now.
Right.
Nope, I didn't catch them all. I fell off with that. Playing it more lately. Pretty great. Might do a quick play of it if I can figure out how to like record the GBA and play it, cause like Game Boy Color, cause the light on that thing, like you have to sit there and hold it right directly over the light to where it doesn't glare or whatever, and it's the most ridiculous thing ever. Like I need to get like
the backlit version?
GBA SP so I can just play it. Yeah, to play it with the backlight, because it's so irritating.
I mean, there are tons of games that have come out this year.
What were we talking?
We're more looking forward to like the new games that are coming out. I think this year or next year, like Prey, which for some reason got rebooted.
Oh. Yes, because I'm like super excited about that because that I first played Prey like when it first came out. Because when the Xbox 360 came out, we got it like in 2005, like right away. And then we get Terror, and we played that, and I guess we liked it. My dad only liked it because it was new. I don't think he likes it anymore. But like we played Prey, and I thought that was amazing. Like it blew my socks off in 2006. And like I still love that game. It's great. And so like me and my dad, we haven't played it in a long time, but we still love it. So I am very glad that it's getting a reboot because there is some heavy nostalgia with me with that game because one of the first Xbox 360 games I ever played.
I don't know. I mean, like they went in a totally different direction with like time travel, fucking. Objects that pretend to be objects. It's totally different from what happened originally and what the sequel was going to become, where you'd be a bounty hunter.
And you'd actually get to meet the protagonist from the first game.
Yeah, like you work with them.
Oh! I remember seeing advertisements for Prey 2 and like in these games, like whenever my dad would buy a new Xbox 360 game a while ago, I think like Alan Wake had one. Like it had this advertisement in it for Prey 2. Where's Prey 2? I don't see it. And now like we're years into the Xbox One, and they're finally talking about Prey, the new Prey game, and it's like different than it was supposed to be. Like I expect it to be like Duke Nukem Forever, where it was just in development hell, and it took forever, and it went through all these concepts. Like I'm gonna play it, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be good. It's definitely not going to capture, well, not definitely because I haven't played it, but I don't think it's gonna capture the same magic that the first game had. I'll have to review it when it comes out, though.
I mean, I think the new Prey is going to be good and stuff, but it's really trying to be BioShock in space now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, you know, the thing about the old game was that it's like, you know, you're this Indian guy and you just get abducted by aliens. It has this very, like, cows getting sent up into a spaceship kind of vibe, because I was really into Destroy All Humans at the time. So to see, like, a serious version of that, with like an Indian
and body horror,
like yes, and it's like it was so cool. It was like magic seeing that, and like that first scene where the girl gets like ripped open or something. It's not a girl, it's like a guy or something. This old man, like you get stuck.
Yeah, and he's somehow clogged the machine.
Yeah, because like, you get stuck. Yeah, like you're basically getting crucified or whatever, and like this guy, he just like blows into pieces or whatever, and it's like, oh, so much nostalgia. I thought it was amazing at the time. Maybe it influenced me too much into who I am now, but I don't know.
Wait, you're a shaman now?
Ah, it's so great.
Yeah.
Shaman. I don't even know what that is.
He's a shaman king.
Oh. Who's your guardian ghost,
Yeah.
Logan?
Yeah.
That cartoon is so great. I love that cartoon. I love
especially the
everything.
part where the kid farted and everyone killed themselves.
I wish they'd, I really wish they did, like, reboot that series again.
I don't know.
Another game I think
Like,
people are really looking forward to is like this game called Scorn.
Oh, I've seen that.
I think I read something about that.
It basically looks like H.R. Giger's colonoscopy.
Oh. Oh joy. Love me some.
Like what I want them to do is to make a game where like all the characters were made in stop motion. Like this is a game idea I had a while ago, like to record like all these, because they did it with like actual cell animation with what's it called? Cuphead. Yeah, Cuphead. I want a game now that has like stop motion animation.
There was a game like that?
As you play through it, like
I don't mean to cut you off, Logan. I think it's called like Neverhood, or it has like aspects of stop animation.
That would be a pretty cool idea, but that would be extremely expensive.
Oh, there's Clayfire.
Yeah, but I don't think that's entirely like clay animation or stop motion. But yeah, that'd be awesome. Alright, well...
And all these programming things lately, and I know how to do like stop motion, so maybe if I become a game designer, a game guru, I could just make it myself, because I don't know. Like, I have all this stop motion stuff, and I have...
Guru's awesome.
Well, I mean, I'm already a fan.
No.
Game Grumps.
Haha, that was a thing, remember?
I mean, they usually just do it. Why can't I be popular like Game Grumps?
Because you ain't.
My Let's Play channel won't give me a Cartoon Network.
Yeah, sadly, that makes you depressed knowing that there are guys who do nothing but review other people's content and a video and a reaction channel get to be on television, cinema. It like hell. That guy who just does vines, who speaks French, was in Zoolander 2. Yeah, it was a crappy movie, but he was in a big-time blockbuster movie for making jokes with a video camera and claiming that someone next to him is his dad. And what are we?
If only Filthy Frank on his own movie.
No one would let him do that because he's too out of control.
Yeah, we
control of fast motherfucker. He brings that pink jumpsuit wherever he goes.
Like this insane stream of consciousness.
Like imagine a Pink Guy movie. People would think it's a documentary about a serial killer.
Yeah. Or it'll be like one of those horror movies.
I have a bit of
No,
this?
I know who needs like who needs their own movie. Craig Irite.
I know Irate Game.
It's like that McDonald's movie. It's like it's like the rise and fall. Like it's not about it's not at all about his character. It's just about Chris Boris, and it's like it has like this dramatic panning shot of him like on his computer. I remember the day like it was yesterday. I was scrolling through YouTube when I saw him. James Roll, the angry video game nerd. I quickly watched all of his vids, and then found the multiple clones. I realized that day I knew what like it has him like with dramatic music like dun 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 dun, and then like he's going out and grabbing the camera and grabbing the video games, and then like he makes his first video, and then like the rest of the movie is just about like YouTube like puts him on the front page because he's less offended. Like all the drama that happens afterwards. Like I would legitimately go no joke. Yeah. Now he goes and teaches lectures about ghost hunting at a community college.
Wait, are you... No. No.
Are you legit?
No.
Did someone say, hey, aren't you
Yes.
that irate gamer guy?
True. It's...
Oh my god, how the mind
I left that
There's
game.
footage
Like,
of
I'm
his
done.
ghost hunting stuff online. He's got a book.
Ghost
Yeah,
hunting.
and now
You mean
he just
waiting
does
for silence to
Skyliners videos. Like I was on Chris Boris's Facebook, and like he's a nice guy up to him once, but like he was saying on his Facebook, like how dare PewDiePie make this video saying you know, he's not getting as much views when I grind day in and day out making original content. And it's like,
Citation
no,
needed.
You are the irate gamer.
Citation needed.
You react to other people's content. You didn't make these games.
Yeah.
If you were reviewing your own games, that makes you a fucking weirdo. That's like Movie Bob reviewing his own book.
Ooh.
Which he'd probably do.
Yeah, that's not out of the realm of his behavior. I don't know.
Seriously, have you guys read that book? It's really scary.
I've read excerpts of it. It is...
Nope.
My god.
Is it about the lizard people's agenda, or about the 4 Jews who run the world?
If only. It would have more credibility if it was about that.
It's about Movie Bob talking about how beautiful Shigeru Miyamoto is, and how he says Mario saved his life.
What?
Yeah.
And he also talks about, like, he actually mentions this in the book, and I quote, the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo console wars were my Vietnam, and the reveal of Super Mario Bros. 3 and the Wizard was burned into my brain, similar to the JFK assassination and 9/11.
I remember that. Ugh.
What is up with people in this life?
Oh,
What is...
People can't come fast enough, can it?
It makes it scarier when you actually have a reason to dislike
Is Movie
somebody.
Bob...
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Is Movie Bob just like Dale?
Yeah.
From King of the Hill?
It was
Yeah,
assassinated.
oh god, no.
Yeah, Dale. That that one episode, King of Hill, where Bill realizes that JFK wasn't not assassinated, and then he becomes to where he like loves America now, and like betrays Hank from how much he loves America. It's a great episode.
Wow. I mean, I'm not a big fan of King of the Hill because of one character.
Willpower?
Bill.
Oh, which one?
You don't like Bill?
Bill.
I hate him.
I like Bill. Bill's fun.
Plus, I kind of think he's Bobby's real father.
Yeah, that'll do.
Ah! Like there was one episode where Bill told Hank, like when they were stranded out in the middle of the ocean, like they were on this cruise ship or whatever.
It was
and
like
they
a
got
boat.
stranded out in the ocean because they.
What did he say?
Confessing to each other all the stuff that they die.
His internet's
He
lagging.
said like, "I, Peggy, on a cold night." Hank was like, "No, you didn't." And then he's like, "You're right."
I mean, that would make sense why Bobby doesn't look anything like Hank.
Yeah.
Every time he asks for like a man check, he just has Bobby say, "Hey, that's my purse. I don't know you."
Yeah, well, like, I mean, there have been episodes where Bill and Bobby, like, really connecting. Because, I mean, there was this one episode where, like, Bobby lied about who made the barbecue. Hank was trying to teach his son, like, a lesson, like, yeah, go work to make that barbecue. If you're a man, you can barbecue or whatever. And, like, Bobby, Bill did all the work and Bobby pretended less, so, like, they both lied, and at the end, like, Bobby learned to do hard work, and, like, Bill and Bobby connected on making barbecue. And so, there have been episodes where they were, like, very close to having, like, a father-son relationship.
Yeah.
He has a better relationship with Bobby than Hank.
Mm-hmm.
I like Hope Hayes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but there are worse shows to watch, like anything with Beavis and Butthead in it. I can't believe I ever liked that as a kid. It's kind of like remembering that at one point
What Beavis and Butthead is great.
Yeah, I actually don't think Beavis and Butthead was that bad. I mean, it wasn't great. I think it's a little overrated, but I don't know. It wasn't awful.
Again, it was the 90s, so it was the time to be a dick to everybody.
I'll never forget.
Yeah. Year of Edge.
Like, the show isn't as great as everyone looks back on it, but, like, the movie I thought was hilarious. Like, I was 7 years old when my dad first showed me that movie, and I laughed so hard, and we had a great time with that one. It was hilarious, and I still think it's hilarious to this day. Like, you know, there are a lot of sluts in Las Vegas.
Wait, what did you say, Austin?
Like how
I think the appeal.
Cornholio almost caused World War III.
Oh yeah, that part.
Oh,
Men
man.
will be wanted for fugitives for life.
Like I think the appeal of Beavis and Butthead, why I think it's so funny, because it's like idiots doing dumb things, like wanting to score, and then they get into these weird situations. That's what I loved about the movie. So yeah, I think it's pretty great. But interesting to hear like a perspective that I've never heard before, because I've legitimately never heard anyone say they don't like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing, like I think the only bad thing that's came out of Beavis and Butthead for me personally, besides the 90s kid culture, but that was gonna happen anyway, is like the AVGN video on Beavis and Butthead. That video is god awful. I hate it.
Yeah, he's been declining in quality for a while. Like, I would say maybe since 2011?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my opinion, of course. I liked the Seaman video, though.
Yeah.
That one was okay.
Yeah, like the Seaman video, it was very creative. That was
Seaman.
That one was fun. And Mega Man game video.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like He-Man.
Like the Mega Man game. Like the Mega Man video, it was it was actually like very emotional. I actually cried during that video. No joke. It was I don't know how, but he made it so emotional that I just couldn't help but cry as a longtime AVGN fan. To see him go back to all these different times in the AVGN history and stuff. I couldn't help but tear up. And I like the Halloween episode with the Berenstain Bears. That was hilarious. Like, I love that one.
Bad News Bears.
Yeah. But like I feel like AVGN a lot of the time he just does it because people want it and he doesn't get creative enough with it. But when he does get creative with it, he really hits home. He does great videos when he gets creative with it. That's why I love the Mega Man one and the Berenstain Bears one, because it's just like him having fun, like in the old days. But when I see the Beavis and Butthead video, I'm like, man, you're just doing this for the money. So I don't know. I think he should just experiment with the show a lot more. Like the Christmas video, I thought that one was really fun to watch because they're just like smashing all these things.
Yeah.
I need to see the only video game there.
But you haven't watched any AVGN vids, Mark? Or...
Nope, never.
Huh.
Oh, you need to. Okay. You really need to binge watch. Like all of his old videos, they're gold. They're absolutely gold. I gotta say, the first time I watched a video, it was like a revelation. It was like I am a new person now, and whether or not that's a better, good or bad thing, only time will tell.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Guess you guys want to end it off here, because I actually have to go to bed soon.
Same.
So I gotta go to work
Well,
tomorrow.
it's been nice being on here.
Yeah.
I'm Austin of the Trench Clan.
Do you want to advertise like your stuff?
Oh yeah, you guys.
I do toy reviews and I do impressions of the band Gorillaz. Check me out at austintrench@youtube.com.
Yeah, you can just post a link in the Skype chat.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm Dragonking Mark.
Goth girls. Goth girls.
9-pan pizza.
I just do video game walkthroughs. I have a Deviantart and an Affinity account. I usually leave my reviews there. Mostly I write, and I'm also part of the Game Breakers, which little group of me and three mostly, since I believe 4. Other players who, basically we just play games, we end up finding some funny glitches in it. So yeah, if you guys ever want to see any of my videos, Arcania right now, the Banner Saga, Grim Fandango, like games that I just, do let's plays of that no one's really ever heard of. Or, just games I feel like I can do a let's play of, just, stop on that channel. And see the description below.
Yep.
Exactamundo.
And, let's see, I'm Logan from Outlawharvest. I do reviews on cartoons and video games. And on my vlogging channel, I just talk about everything. Any idea that comes into my head, I just talk about it. Then my Let's Play channel, where I post, and my Twitter, where I offend SJWs. So, yeah. Bye, every pony.
Bye.
Bye, every brony.
Yeah.